Switch over to down the hall in MetLife Stadium and talk about Big Blue. They also took an L yesterday, and we spoke about it for many weeks leading up to the season, but Daniel Jones not getting off to a good start, and people are already starting to chirp. The turnovers were piling up, the fumbles, all that stuff. Nick, can Daniel Jones and his butterfingers be fixed?
I mean, you hate to see the Giants lose week one. It's tough to deal with it. I mean, I don't know. We would just have to put him down now, I guess, in the season. Daniel Jones, I think.
Oh my gosh! Overreaction Monday. It's the best.
Like it's. I think that we're going to see this. I think the offensive line is not great on the Giants, and that's going to play into it. So, I'm hoping, as they're going into this next week, they look at it as a bounce back, try to get back on track. If they lose this week, you're going to be into a long season.
Oh boy. Well, we'll see. This week, NFC Division East matchup, they'll be Washington versus the Giants on Thursday. Another big piece, we had lots of question marks about Saquon Barkley, Mangold, who played but was not necessarily dominant. What is your assessment there?
So here's how I look at it. I actually have him on my fantasy team, so I expect him to really get moving, and he's going to win me some games as we get into the midseason. But coming back after an injury, it always takes a little bit more time. You need to have that confidence that you're going to hold up. And so, I'm not concerned with week one. If this goes on in week 4, then I might be looking to drop him. But right now, I'm not concerned. I still think he's on the upswing. He's just getting back into rhythm. So I've got my fingers crossed.
It's good to see him get his feet wet, but like you said, as long as that offensive line continues to be suspect at best, I think you might as well need to drop him on your fantasy team as well.
Jeez,
but
guys.
Let's talk about the aforementioned NFC East. Even though the Giants did lose, they weren't alone in the division with losing their first game. The Washington football team lost. The Dallas Cowboys lost. The Philadelphia Eagles were the only team in the division to get a win behind the arm of Jalen Hurts and a person on my fantasy team, Devontae Smith. What was the biggest takeaway from this division, and do you still think the Giants could turn it around and maybe make a run at it?
Turn it around? It's week 1. Okay.
Yes,
go
yes.
Go ahead, Mango.
Overreaction Monday.
I know,
Monica.
it is. It is.
How
You're
are
right.
you not overreacting
Go
like
ahead.
me?
You're right. Let me just turn it around. Turn it around. Come on, Mango.
Come on. Turn it around, Giants.
Week 1 overreactions. Let's do this. I find if you would have told me going into week 1 that Philly was going to be the only team that got a win, I would have called you a liar. I did not see that happening. So obviously I'm an idiot as well. But I think it's good to see. I like Jalen Hurts as a player. He's exciting and explosive. I did not expect the Cowboys to beat Tampa Bay, although they did play them very close. So I think the Cowboys still have a reckoning to go with. I'm a little concerned with the football team as, they lost Ryan Fitzpatrick, and that defense did not look as stout as it was supposed to be. And then you look at the Giants, who had problems on both sides. I'm not going to call it now, but we're overreaction Monday. I think we're looking at the NFC East again.
Yes.
Hold on,
yes.
time out.
The most entertaining division in football for all the wrong reasons. Yes.
Because I know, as I assessed, Philly got the dub, Mango, but I hate to admit this, was kind of impressed with Dallas on Thursday night.
Not gonna hold you. The defense, the historically bad defense I was told about, didn't look historically bad to me, right, Nick?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Dallas did look pretty solid. I thought it would be a bigger win for Tampa Bay. I didn't think Dallas would be able to hold on as much as they did. I expected more out of Tampa Bay's defense. So I think Dallas does have a good opportunity to battle it out. But again, I just don't, I don't know. If it's going to be a battle between Dallas and Philly, I don't think anyone's going to be excited about that division. I think you have to have a three-way go at it. And right now, overreaction, the Giants and the football team aren't going to put up a fight.